No days off. We're pushing our guys today. What's the deal, world? I go by the name of Beisbol, and we are back for episode 14 of the New York Mets franchise series. And today we are back in black. The Mets donning their alternate jerseys. Are these considered our City Connect jerseys, or are these just the alternates? Either way, we're in black tonight. We're taking on a team that rocks black on a regular basis, the Pittsburgh Pirates. As we get a look at the series right now, Pirates came away with a very tough loss. Well, we came away with a very tough loss in Game 1 against the Pirates, 5-4. And then we came back with a 4-0 victory in Game 2. Now here we are in the rubber match of this set. Luis Severino, pardon me, is on the bump. 0-1 record, ERA almost up there at 7. We are hoping for a quality start from Severino today. The Pirates have faced 2 left-handers in this series. Now the righty Severino gets him started here. 1-0 count as we are underway at Citi Field. Salute to everybody that's been watching, whether live or on the playback. We appreciate all the support for the New York Mets franchise series. We're now 14 episodes in. Be sure to check out the New York Jets franchise series as well on Madden. I'll be honest, I was playing a Clippers season. I could bring it back at any time and pick that back up, but 2K is a little more demanding. You know what I mean? 12-minute quarters. You got to be on point, so I haven't really committed to what kind of content I'm gonna bring out from 2K, because I do play a lot of rec. We got the My Team thing popping. Shout out to Willie Hustle and Oli Rama Sounds. We're waiting to get that rolling. But truth be told, I think if I brought y'all 2K content, it would either be, franchise My NBA. Severino gets that K right there, 1 out. But yeah, it would either be My NBA or just footage of me playing rec. You know what I mean?
No, that's it.
But Andrew McCutchen now steps in. He had 2 home runs in the win for Pittsburgh, and both of those counted as we ended up coming back. But that second home run really put us away. McCutchen now has 6 of those on the season. Former first-round pick. 1-1 count to Kutch. This one's roped. Taylor giving chase, and gonna come up empty. Let's see if the center fielder Marte can get this one back in the field before McCutchen gets his third, and it will not be in time. So McCutchen has 2 home runs and now a triple in this series. McCutchen still getting it done out here. The righty-righty matchup takes it into the opposing gap. Taylor can't make the play on that, and it goes all the way to the fence. All right, so 1 out. McCutchen now at third after the triple, and Brian Reynolds stepping into the box. Brian Reynolds, very talented outfielder. He's got speed. He can hit for contact. He can hit for power. And right now he's down 0-2. It's Pittsburgh and the Mets tied up in this series, 1 game apiece. Pirates threatening early, 1-2 count. This one's roped, and that's going to easily get McCutchen home. And the Pirates going to take the early lead. Taylor trying to get this one back into the infield before Reynolds can make it back-to-back triples. Instead, it's a double following the triple from McCutchen, and the Pirates jump out to an early lead. So I'm gonna be honest with you. We'll talk about this. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so O'Neal Cruz steps in. This is the first time we're gonna see O'Neal Cruz in this series. He's not played thus far. I guess he struggles against lefties, so we haven't seen him yet in this series. Right now, he's got a chance to drive in another run here early. He's in a quick 0-2 count, though. And he's looking at strike 3 right there. Good pitch from Severino, and now got 2 outs. But I was going to say, you know, when I play MLB The Show, since trades are sometimes, I'm not going to say easy to make, but they're favorable. You can make trades in MLB The Show. I'm going to have to get another starter, man. Like, there's really no question about it. All of these games we give up these runs early are games we could have won, because we'll put together like a 2, 3, 4 run inning, but we'll already be down by 5. You know what I'm saying? So we've lost a lot of close ball games that we would have won if we could have just made, you know, one more out. And right now, Severino got a chance to get out of this inning here against Pittsburgh. 1-2 count. Good slider, but it's going to miss low. Suwinski batting 192 on this young season. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Good pitch from Severino. We needed that. So a triple and a double gets 1 run home for the Pirates. Mets looking to start their first half of the inning off similar to how their opponents did. 1-0 Pirates. All right, so here's your starter, Martin Perez. 3 starts, 1-0 record, decent ERA, whip close to 2, 12 Ks on the season. He's going to start things off against Harrison Bader, who could have used a day off today, but we need him out there. Maybe once the left-hander is out of the game, we'll bring in DJ Stewart. Same thing for Navarez. We're going to try to sit Francisco Alvarez at some point in this game. But right now we can't think about any of that, as Bader is quickly down 0-2 after the swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. That was a good pitch. You see the timing, not that far off on that one, but good pitch. Bader not able to catch that one. Here comes Jeff McNeil. As another strike is thrown there from Perez. McNeil with 6 RBIs on the season, batting .290. Very consistent hitter at the top of the order. Leads the team currently in hits with 20. Currently in a 1-1 count. Make it 2-1 after that 91 mile per hour sinker misses. Salute to everybody that watched our oh man, got a little distracted. That fastball looked good. Instead, it is the second out. But shout out to everybody that watched the 42 episode, Jackie Robinson Day. Got some good facts in there. Y'all be sure to check that out if you haven't seen it. Is now Lindor going to step into the box. Looks at a sinker for strike 1. Good piece of hit by Frankie, right up the middle. And the 7-line army celebrates as the first hit of the game for the Mets comes right there from Francisco Lindor. And now stepping into the box is the always dangerous, the home run leader on this ball club, Pete Alonso, steps in. Sinker right there, fouled off. 0-1 count. Definitely thought about running right there. Glad we didn't. Pitch out was on. Looking at a sinker right there. One, 2 count. Ball is in there. They're saying he's out, but I think he was safe on that one. Guess we won't even get to challenge that. I thought he was safe. And I know for a fact I got a late jump. He's safe. Oh, my goodness. Clear as day. Wow. We can't even challenge that, bro. Ball don't lie. First pitch is a grounder to Pete Alonso, who will lead off the second. That was a bad call, man. If you watch our Jets franchise series, you know that this channel is no newbie to bad calls. Nothing but bad calls on this channel. The Jets getting a rough passing interference. I won't say where that happened at because that episode might not be out right now. But either way, Rowdy Tellez looking at strike three, fourth K of the game for Severino. I'm a little sick about that, bro. That was a stolen base and a chance for Alonso to come up with a runner in scoring position. But either way, we got 2 outs now as Henry Davis steps in. Hits one down the line. Good backhand by McNeil. Long throw to first. It's in there. It's in time. And the Mets now going to come up to bat in the second. Alonso will step up again, followed by Alvarez and Marte.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Early on the sinker, that will result in a bullet down the line to Hayes. And we got 1 out already. I'm going to be honest, man. I wasn't a fan of these Mets jerseys, but looking at them now, they're not that bad. I'm definitely more of a fan of the traditional white outline on the Mets lettering as well as the number. But this jersey's growing on me. I'll be honest with you, I don't like any of the current MLB jerseys. I don't mean the designs. The designs are great. I mean the actual quality of the jerseys, the name size, like all of that stuff is taking a step back, and we need to get back to making jerseys great again. Jagger. In comes Starling Marte here. 2 outs. Marte takes a 93-mile-per-hour sinker on the outside part of the plate for ball 1. That's definitely this guy's go-to pitch as we get a look at the repertoire right there.
2-0.
Carter misses inside. 2-0 count. Nice curve. Nice change up there. Circle change to be more specific. And another one comes across the plate for a strike. 2-2 count to Starling Marte. 2 outs in the second. Caught swinging there. And Marte is going to be retired on strikes. Good job by Davis to hold on to that one in the dirt. Mets still find themselves down 1-0 heading into the third.
Leading off to the Pirates, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez is going to take his first hacks at the plate. Stepping in here in the top of the third. 1-0 Pirates lead as he looks at a ball on the inside part of the plate.
That's a ball. That's down.
Right now, Gonzalez among the team leaders in hits. Pretty good production from that 9 spot in the lineup as he fouls that one off. 2-2 count now. Changeup has been working today. It's fouled off right there. Let's see where Severino goes with this one. 2-2.
No, that's a ball.
Slider just misses. Back to the changeup. It's going to be in the dirt. And that's going to be the first walk of the game for Luis Severino.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jared Triolo.
Triolo now in the box. Takes a fastball right there.
Nope, that's in.
Gotta keep an eye on that runner. He's got a little bit of speed over there. Now we got a 1-2 count. Good pitch from Severino. Strike 3 on Triolo. We get a look at the pitch sequence. Good job. They're saying the hit and run may be on in this spot. Thankfully, it's not. Nemo needs to get to that ball and get it to third base before the runner gets there, and it will not be in time. And now Severino with runners at the corner for one of their best hitters in Brian Reynolds. This one pop foul. It's going to end up in the seats. Situation Severino can ill afford to mess up in here. All right, good job getting him to chase that cutter. We now got a 1-2 count. Severino misses with the changeup. 2-2 count.
You got a full count.
Same pitch, same result. 3-2 count now. O'Neal Cruz on deck. And wow! Way off the plate, but still called a strike. 6th strikeout of the game for Severino. Look at that. I can't even give him credit for the framing. That's just off the plate. And call strike 3. We needed that in a major way.
That missed. That's the ball.
Cruz, who's been struggling this season, has a chance to get his first RBI of the year.
Yeah.
Severino sees it otherwise. 1-1 count to the Dominican infielder. That one misses high. This one's going to be popped up, and that will be the 3rd out. Good job by the Mets getting out of that inning. Give me 1 second, y'all. I will be right back, and these will be your hitters when we come back in the bottom of the 3rd. All right, pardon me. We are back at Citi Field.
That's the ball.
1-0 game. Mets doing a good job. You know, the game has been close, but the Pirates have had plenty of opportunities to blow this game wide open. 3 hits, also drawn a walk. But good job by Severino keeping this game tight. 1-1 count to Nimmo here. Solid contact, but it's going to be right to the second baseman. And that'll be the first out here
The second baseman,
in the bottom of the third.
Mauricio.
And Mauricio steps into the box. He has been a very good utility player for us as he swings at one out of the zone, fouls it off. Another Dominican-born star in the making. Been a very good addition to this ball club. Right now, chasing pitches out of the zone, down 0-2. A little too aggressive in this at-bat. Make solid contact on the third, but it's going to be popped to center. And that'll be the second out here in the third.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor steps up to the dish.
Inside. Ball.
First at bat of the day. Third on the Mets when it comes to that good old OPS.
Ball.
Nearly chased that one.
2-0.
Umpire says there's no swing on that one. 2-0 count. Change up gets a swing. That one fouled off.
That missed. That's the ball.
3-1 count now.
3-1.
Bader's on deck. Taylor has drawn 5 walks on the season. That will be his 6th. And now the Mets got a man on
The designated hitter,
with 2 out.
Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader has been one of our best hitters with runners in scoring position. So we'll see if the Mets decide to move a runner as you get a peek at Mr. Met. Getting the crowd hyped up here. It's a big at bat.
No, that's low. Ball.
That changeup's going to be low. Bader, of course, acquired, playing for the Yankees last year. If you guys watch our New York Yankees franchise, you got to see a lot of Harrison Bader. He led the league in stolen bases. He was a key contributor in that Yankees franchise last season. 35th pitch on the way from Perez
2-1.
in this ball game is outside. 2-1 count. Got Speed and Taylor at first. Bader makes solid contact with this one. It's going to be out of the reach. Oh my goodness, the runner didn't go. What is happening here? Oh my goodness. Oh, I was supposed to get a run home. So I thought I sent everybody to go where they were supposed to go, but big mistake made on my part. Taylor and Bader don't fully advance the way they should there on that play. Now it's up to Jeff McNeil to play the run here. 0-1 count. That's a big mistake on my part. I thought everybody was going, but clearly they weren't.
That's the ball.
Changeup's gonna miss low.
Hit run.
All right, 1-2 count here. McNeil fouls that one off. Y'all killing me in the comments.
Ball.
All right, 2-2 count. The inning is not over yet. McNeil, one of the best hitters on this ball club, and still hits well against lefties. Hits one right up the middle, and that's why it's not over until it's over, ladies and gentlemen. The slide from Bader, he's in the third safely, and the Mets, although we went a little detour with how we did it, we still get the run home, and it's now a tie ball game. Good piece of hitting by Jeff McNeil. We told you he hits well against lefties. Nice contact swing up the middle. That gets the run home, moves Bader to third, and Jeff McNeil with another RBI here this season. In steps Francisco Lindor now.
Ball.
He takes a ball down low. Mets looking to take this lead here in the bottom of the third. This is the hardest Perez has had to work of any inning this game. That was a tough one to lay off. 1-1 count there. We got a runner at third, runner at first.
2-1.
Now we got a 2-1 count to Lindor. Lindor with that very calm approach in his stance, not too much moving. He's got a 2-2 count here.
That's the ball.
Now you can make that count full.
You got a full count.
Pete Alonso's on deck. Here's the pitch.
Ball 4.
It's going to be a walk. So that will load him up. There's now Perez up to 27 pitches in this inning. And you got to believe he's going to throw some more now. As Pete Alonso steps into the box. Bases loaded. Big opportunity here for the Mets to blow this game wide open. Ooh.
Your balls, what's
This time, change up, swing and a miss.
1-1.
1-1 count. As that sinker misses away. Another sinker right there. That's a tough pitch to hit too. 1-2 count. Another sinker.
Time out.
Pete Alonso going to step out. Readjust himself. Perez up to 52 pitches now. 1-2 count to Pete Alonso. Bases loaded. He is sticking with that sinker, and Pete will not let it get it by him. 1-2 count here.
Ball.
Now a changeup misses on the outside. 2-2 count to Pete Alonso. And he went to that same location, but this time it's a changeup. And he's able to get out of a tough spot. So Pete Alonso, despite how good he's been this season, that is his problem. A lot of Ks. 1-1 game.
Leading off for the Pirates, the center fielder.
So as we always say at this time, this is not John Shambi. This is not Chris Singleton. It's your boy Bizbilla. You rocking with BYC Gaming. Bring your controller. New York Mets franchise. Right here you got the Pittsburgh Pirates against the New York Mets.
Wood.
And then you see
No ball. One
a
strike.
strike thrown.
Nope. Ball.
Sawinski in the box facing Luis Severino. Still throwing gas. 97 mile per hour fastball right there. Severino's thrown just as many pitches as Perez, so both of these starters in jeopardy of running up high pitch counts here
2.
in this fourth inning. 2-2 count now to Sawinski.
Count is full.
That one's going to miss on the outside. So good at bat by the lefty. Draws a walk. Second walk of the game for Severino. Win, lose, or no decision for Severino in this game. I would give him credit for throwing a good game out there. Nimmo brings that one in. And Sawinski returns back to first. One gone here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez steps in. It's a grounder. Ooh, just missed it. Oh, Marte's coming up throwing. Puts a good throw on and he's out of there. No, he's safe? Can we get a replay on that? Can we? First of all, oh man, just missed the dive right there. That's a great throw by Starlin Marte. I feel like he's out. Let me see the tag now. Oh, that's probably a bad tag by McNeil. So the play not reviewable. McNeil makes up for a bad tag, making a great catch right there and potentially saving the lead.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez looks at strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Backs him off the plate with the cutter right there.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Alvarez insisting for Severino to calm down. Severino comes back with a fastball. It's popped up the right field. Taylor is there to reel it in, and the Mets find their way out of another sticky situation. Alvarez, Marte, and Nimmo due up in the fourth.
Leading up for the Mets, the catcher from Pittsburgh, Alvarez.
First pitch swinging. It's a perfect swing, perfect result. Base hit for Francisco Alvarez, and the Mets start things off with the first base runner on.
Number 6,
Good piece of hitting right there from Alvarez. Mets back in black in this episode.
That's a ball.
So Starlin Marte steps in. 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out in the second inning. Mets with 4 hits, 1 run. Same thing can be said about the Pirates box score.
1-1.
Perez, 58 pitches. Ooh, that was the one I wanted. Sinker high. It's fouled off. So Mets having trouble with that changeup right now. 4th K of the game. Second right there for Marte. Tough pitch to time, but if we can catch up with that, maybe able to do some damage here. Instead, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball, that's it.
Somebody that's never seen a changeup he doesn't like. Ahead in the count early. 91 mile per hour sinker at the bottom of the zone. We'll even it back up. Thought about running on McCutcheon, but then I remember who he was. Could throw it back in to remind you. All right, so Nimmo gets a hit. Mets now with 2 on here. 1 man gone. Ronnie Mauricio steps into the box.
No, that's down.
Gonna watch the sinker go by for a ball. Now, in the last at-bat, they definitely attacked the bottom of the zone against Mauricio. So we got to be conscious of that. See if he could be patient and wait for something belt higher. So Perez definitely going for the double play ball, sinker low in his first 2 pitches. Fooled by the changeup right there, swing and a miss. Mauricio finds himself down 1-2. He puts good contact on the ball right there. Oh, it's going to be close. This is going to be close. But Alvarez has enough speed to make it around third, and Ronnie Mauricio comes through in the clutch with a big hit that gets by the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. That's a tough guy to get the ball past. He does just that. And now the Mets find themselves up 2-1. Nimmo still on second. And, of course, Mauricio on first. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. walked in his last appearance, which was in the previous inning, the third. This one hit down the line, should be a double play ball, and that it will be. So the Mets plate 1 run on a Ronnie Mauricio RBI single. 6 hits tallied on the day, and that results in a 2-1 lead.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Jared Triolo.
Triolo steps into the box. 5th inning of work underway for Severino. No arms going yet in either bullpen. Good job chasing that one down by Nimmo. So let's go ahead and get some arms going. We've used a lot of these pitchers in this series. So Jorge Lopez, probably who we'll go with once Severino is ready to hit the showers. Right now, Andrew McCutchen showing that age ain't nothing but a number. 2 for 2 on the day with a triple and a single. Quick toss over to first. Triolo back in safely.
1-1.
That one scares McCutchen off the plate. 1-1 count. This one's popped to shallow center. Oh my goodness, nobody can catch it. And that's going to lead to another hit from McCutchen. Okay, so a tough spot here. Nobody out, 2 on. Brian Reynolds going to pop this one to center. It's not going to fall in. Marte's also going to make the throw. He's also going to throw out Triolo at third. So a double play on a great throw from Starlin Marte. You love to see it. Look at this again. Great throw. The tag by McNeil. And he's out of there. That is a good job by Starlin Marte, creating 2 outs on that one. So against my better judgment, because we don't have a lot of arms necessarily available in this game, I'm going to leave Severino in here against O'Neal Cruz. This is definitely the time where we probably should have gone with the lefty-lefty matchup, but Cruz is struggling. Let's hope that continues here against Severino with 2 outs in the 5th. Hard swing from Cruz, but it's fouled off. We now got a 1-2 count. Big spot here for both teams. Mets looking to maintain the lead. Pirates looking to get right back in this thing. 2-1 game. 1-2 count to Cruz. This one smoked down the line. Nearly made a play on, nearly a play made there by McNeil. But it gets by him, and that's a base hit for O'Neal Cruz, and that's probably going to be it for Severino. Can't run the risk of giving up a run here. We need to get through this inning smoothly. So Lechesi in the game now. His first assignment, the left-hander Jack Sawinski, who takes a strike. Sawinski walked in the 4th. And now just like that, it's an 0-2 count against a 2016 draft pick. The pitch.
1-2.
That one's in the third. Good block from Alvarez. The runners retreat. Tough pitch to hit right there. It's blooped in the shallow center. Mauricio gets under it, makes the catch, and the Mets are headed now into the middle of the 5th. with Bader, McNeil, and Lindor due up.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated hitter, Harrison Bader.
Shout out to Overstand, to Understand, to great pitching. I tend to agree with you, my brother. That's a good job by not just Severino, but the bullpen to get out of the fifth inning right there. We're in the bottom of the fifth here. Perez still in this game. He's ahead in a 1-2 count against Bader. Bader hacks off the sinker right there. 74th pitch on the way from Perez.
No, that's out.
It's a curveball. It misses on the outside. 2-2 count.
Count full.
Count now full. Bader had a big hit that should have turned into an RBI double, but instead it was a long single. Oh, that's going to be a long walk back to the dugout for Bader as he's looking at strike three. 5th K of the day for Perez.
The third baseman,
In steps Jeff McNeil. Somebody that probably could draw more walks, but when you get hits like that, inside changeup, late hack on it, you still take that into left field, opposite field for a hit. You got to swing with McNeil. As you see the shrug from the Mets second baseman. Up to the plate now comes Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 1 in today's game. If I'm not mistaken, he also drew a walk. 1 out here in the inning. Circle changeup in there for a strike. We've got a lefty and a righty getting loose in the Pittsburgh pen. It's a good cut from Lindor, but it's popped way up there. Swinsky brings it in, and that's the second out here for the Mets in the fifth. All right, coming in 0 for 2 on the day with a K is Pete Alonso. Sinker's going to miss low. Pete now over 200 home runs for his career. I don't even think we had any fanfare for that. I totally forgot to celebrate that when it happened. Either way, we got many more of those to hit, especially this season. 2-0 count now to Pete. Nearly gave up a good at-bat, or what was a good at-bat, on a sinker right there. Good pitch from Perez. That sinker is more deceptive than it looks.
That's the ball.
There's a circle change. On deck is Francisco Alvarez. 3-1 count to the polar bear. And that's going to be a walk. 11th walk on the year for Pete. That moves Jeff McNeil to second. So we now got 2 men on with 2 men out. Frankie Alvarez steps in. He had a single earlier in this game. That's the type of sinker I like. You watch it go by for a strike. 0-1 count. Count now even at 1 as the 93-mile-per-hour sinker misses on the outside. Alvarez toting a .333 batting average against left-handers. Looking to improve upon that right here. Woo. Oh, I thought we had him. Nice flip to second. Nice play by O'Neal Cruz. Thought that one was going to get up the middle, but Cruz is a very tall defender out there at short. Able to reach out, grab that one, flip it to second. Side retired.
leading off for Pittsburgh, the third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
Key Brian Hayes is your batter now, third on the Pirates in batting average, coming in hitting .254 on the year.
Ball.
Chessie, ooh, gives up a hit right there. And the Pirates start things off right. Getting a man on base here. Let's take another look at it. Right down the pipe. Good hit by Hayes, taking it right into the left field.
No,
Good
that's
chance to make up for it here against Rowdy Tellez. Tellez with a single on the day. Right there, he fouls off the cutter. Fouls off another one. Got 1-2 count. This one could have been a double play, but I'm going to just go ahead and get the out at first. May have had a chance at a double play right there. Hope I do not regret not going for it. Bigford was really good in his last start, but I'm gonna save him for like an opportunity where the game is tied or something like that. Right now, we're not gonna use him. Ottavino and Jorge Lopez getting ready in the pen. 2-0 count here to Henry Davis. We gotta go ahead and let Jorge get ready. As Joey having a little trouble here, throwing strikes. Way to bounce back. Good pitch right there. 2-1 count. Now got the count even at 2. Henry Davis over 2 on the day. He's in a big spot here. 2-2 against Lechesi. Strike 3. Good pitch there. Much needed out there from Joey. As we get a look at the ump cam, that is a great pitch there. So the runner is still at second. Nick Gonzalez now up. This one popped the right field, and the Mets bullpen does it again, finding themselves in another jam and finding their way out of it. Starling Marte, Brandon Nimmo, and Mauricio look to add to the Mets lead. All right, new arm in for Pittsburgh is Baraki. He was good in the previous game against these Mets. Right now, he finds himself down 2-0 to Starling Marte. Marte, 2 Ks in 2 plate appearances here in this evening's ball game, but he makes a good swing on that one. Hits it right into the gap. Fielders are there, but it will be a stand-up double for Starling Marte, who has done a good job coming out of his slump. 5th double on the year. Boom, perfect swing. Right into the gap, bounces off of the Pittsburgh bullpen gate. And the Mets find themselves with a runner on second to start things off here in the 6th. Now, even though Nimmo is a very capable hitter, I think I'm going to go ahead and bunt Marte over to third as we have this spot here with no outs. So we need to move Marte over, try to expand this lead. Oh my goodness. The worst thing that could have happened in that bunt situation. Nimmo bunts that one right into the glove of the pitcher. There's now 1 out here. So we're going to have to get this run home the old-fashioned way. As you see, 2 righties up in the bullpen. for the Pirates. 0-1 count here.
No, that missed.
Mauricio at the plate. We got Tyrone Taylor on deck. I don't think those were two right-handers in the bullpen either. I think one was a lefty and one was a righty. I think somebody in the show is trying to throw me off. Either way, 1-2 count to Mauricio, who fouls off an 89-mile-per-hour slider there. This is a spot where Mauricio can come through with a big hit here. Already has an RBI in this ball game. And that one, I thought it hit the dirt first, but it hits Mauricio, who's now going to move on down to first. And now Tyrone Taylor will step in with a chance to extend the Mets' 2-1 lead here. He looks at a pitch on the outside. Both teams have left 8 runners on base. Both teams also with 8 hits apiece. Best batting average on the team right here at the plate. Tyrone Taylor looks at a sinker for a strike. 2-1 count, 2 men on, 1 man out. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Changeup is going to miss. Harrison Bader, probably the best hitter with runners in scoring position, not named Pete Alonso on this team right now. He's on deck. 3-1 count here to Tyrone Taylor. Let's see if he has a green light here. He's taking on that one. It's a changeup up and in the strike zone. 3-2 count, and Taylor's going to step out of the box. Take his time here in this 3-2 opportunity. Taylor smacks that one down the first baseline. Good play by Tellez. And the double play is churned there. So the Mets unable to capitalize on a good opportunity to extend the lead. Instead, it's a double play for the Pirates. And the Mets still lead by 1 run.
Leading off to the Pirates, the designated hitter, Jared Triolo.
All right, so into the game. One of the best arms we've had out of the pen this season, Jorge Lopez, coming into the game, looking to get things started on the right foot. Here in this game against the Pirates, we got a 2-1 lead. Once again, you rocking with BYC Gaming. I'll go by the name of Beisbol. We appreciate everybody that watches, whether live or on the playback. We do this regularly here on the channel at BYC_gaming on Twitch or at BYC Gaming on YouTube. You can find us on either of those spots. Check out the link tree. We can find our TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, all of the above. Right now we find ourselves in a good game. 7th inning. This one roped to center field. Marte gonna give chase, gonna get under it. And that will be the first out. So I'm actually glad I have Marte in center tonight because he's made some really good throws. And he may be active on this play because this man right here has been on a mission to absolutely dominate the Mets. He almost had a double right there. Andrew McCutchen steps in the box. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Had 2 home runs in the previous game. And right now, we may finally have a chance to retire this guy. He has absolutely been on fire. 0-2 count to McCutchen. The pitch. Fouled off. It's going to bounce off the screen. Lopez. Swing and a miss. We sit down McCutchen. Finally, that's a big out right there because he has been killing us. Let's take one more look at the curve. Swing and a miss. Nothing Kutch could do with that one. 9-inch break. You see where it starts. It starts at the elbow. Drops all the way down near the shins. And that's strike 3. Next pitch, swung on and popped the center. Marte's going to get there. And Marte will retire the side on his former team. Mets coming up after the stretch.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated hitter, Harrison Bader.
All right, in steps Harrison Bader. We had some trouble on the bunt with the last play, and similar result here.
Now batting,
Probably forced the issue trying to bunt it there. Good try though by Bader. Good play by Nick Gonzalez. First out there. Jeff McNeil steps in. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Definitely making things shake for this Mets lineup. Puts one in the air here. Probably should have put a normal swing on that one. Might have had better results. Either way, 2 pitches and now 2 gone here
Francisco
in the 7th.
Lindor.
Moretta
That's in.
in the
Ball.
game here. Throws one on the inside part of the plate.
No. Ball.
2-0 count here to Lindor. Pete Alonso waits on deck. If Lindor is able to reach. Change up, fouled off. 2-1 count to Lindor. Singled in his first at bat. Walked in the following one. Count now even at 2. Foul ball. Interesting to see the Yankees are in last place so far in the AL East. Right now, we have got ourselves a 3-2 count. Payoff pitch. Hit up the middle. That's the second single of the day for Lindor. Now Pete Alonso making his way to the plate as his teammate Frankie is on first. So this guy does throw some off-speed pitches. Not sure if we should try to run. Got the right-hander Pete Alonso up. Really would like Francisco to be in scoring position on this one. But I can't trust this guy to commit to an off-speed pitch in this at-bat. He's going to throw one. I just don't know if I could time when. It's a fastball is right down Broadway right there. 2-2 count. You send Lindor. Pete fouls that one off. 2-2 count remains. There goes Frankie. That one is low. It's going to be a 3-2 count, and we get Lindor to second base. His 5th stolen base of the season. That's a big one right there. We needed that. So I think the throw was on time. It's just it was a little high. Had to be brought all the way down for Gonzalez to make that play. And now Pete Alonso going to draw the walk here. And instead, the Pirates are going to pitch to Alvarez, who's been hitting pretty well this season. Right there, he looks at strike one. We got 2 runners on here. As you see, I had to get a quick look at Alvarez's stats, trying to see how I should approach this at bat. Decided to swing with a little pop on that one. We paid a price. Late swing results in an 0-2 count here. Alvarez gets a good pitch to hit. It's going to be popped in the center field. Suwinski makes the catch, and the Pirates find their way out of another jam. Got to give credit where credit is due. Cruz, Suwinski, and Hayes due up for Pittsburgh in the top of the 8th.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
That's the ball. 1-0.
That one down low.
2-0.
Now it's 2-0 to O'Neill Cruz.
That's the ball down.
I'm going to be honest, we don't have to pitch him as carefully as we are right now. Give up a little more plate than that. It's going to backfire against us. Pitching a little too carefully in the first couple pitches. Now a 5-pitch walk there. And the speedy Cruz is on base with the leadoff walk. We just need Lopez to get through this batter here. We can go ahead and bring in the cavalry after that. The pitch from Lopez gets the swing and a miss. And there's now one gone here in the 8th. So we got a lefty to Les on deck. I'm gonna pitch here to Hayes with Lopez. Good decision. Lopez jams him, gets the pop-up to Mauricio, and now we can go ahead and bring in either Edwin Diaz for the 4-pitch save or bring in Ottavino. Let's bring in Ottavino to get this one out. All right, Adam O. Here in this game, we need him to get this out quick, fast, and in a hurry. That's all we need from him. All right, so this is a very, 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 very important at bat. All right, let's get straight to it. Tellez versus Ottavino. Strike one. This one grounded. Lindor probably had an easier play at second, but the slow Tellez is going to call for just an easy of a play at first. Marte, Nimmo, and Mauricio, the last licks for the Mets in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes a man that's very familiar with this city. 2019 reliever of the year, Mr. Aroldis Chapman. Here we got Edwin Diaz, can be ready and waiting. And he'll be scheduled to pitch against the bottom half of the order for Pittsburgh. Is down. Starlin Marte steps in. We could definitely use some insurance runs. This Pittsburgh team is very pesky. So if we can add on one more run, that will be crucial. Late swing from Marte results in a pop. That one's foul. 0-2 count. Probably should have let that one pass by. Instead, it's fouled off. 0-2 count remains. Shout out to the 7-Line Army in the building. 35,950 fans.
2-2.
2-2 count here.
Peak top.
101 miles on the gun. And that is a strikeout against Marte there. Instead, Nimmo has had himself a pretty solid series here against Pittsburgh. Right there, he's going to take a fastball for strike one. Definitely a pitch I wish I had back. That time 102. Nimmo swings right through it. Another 0-2 count here in this bottom of the 8th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses low.
That's the ball.
That time 102 on the gun.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Another fastball at 102. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch to Nimmo.
Ball
It's
4.
going to result in a walk. So I said I was going to give somebody a break in this game. I know one of them was Alvarez.
1 ball, no strike.
Can't remember who the other person was. I think it was Bader. So we'll pinch hit for Bader. Well, let me think about that for a second, because Bader hits well against lefties. So if he makes it up after Tyrone Taylor, we'll keep him in. But if they bring in a different pitcher by that time, we'll bring in DJ Stewart. Right now we got a 1-2 count against Mauricio. Chapman with the pitch. Another foul ball. We got the veteran versus the youngster right here. So far, so good from Mauricio.
2-2.
Count now even at 2. 18th pitch of the inning on the way from Chapman. Mauricio fouls off yet another. Good at bat here from the youngster. 2-2 count. Man on first.
You got a full count.
That one's going to completely miss. We now got a 3-2 count here. Nimmo will be in motion. There he goes. It's not going to matter anyway because that pitch is going to miss. It's going to be a walk on Mauricio. Now, instead, Tyrone Taylor had a rough at bat in his previous one. Blew a big opportunity to extend the lead. Here he's got a chance to redeem himself. Swings and misses on an 89-mile-per-hour slider. Taylor has hit into 2 double plays today, along with a walk in the 3rd. That splitter nearly got him right there. I was thinking this probably would have been a good chance to go for a bunt. That opportunity has now come and passed. We're now in a 2-strike count. Taylor staying alive though, fighting in this at bat. Down 1-2 to Chapman. 1 out, 2 runners on. This swing by Taylor should be enough to get Nimmo to advance the 3rd. Look at that throw. It's going to be a little inaccurate though. And Nimmo will tag up and make his way to 3rd with 2 outs here. So Bader going to come to the plate. We told you he's one of the best hitters with runners in scoring position on this Mets team. Has a chance here to extend this lead before we head to the 9th and hand it over to Edwin Diaz. Got a tough spot to do it in here. Got 2 outs. Chapman on the hill. Runners at the corners, both with decent speed. Seeking Harry Bader to put this ball in play.
Ball. 2-0. Nice one.
Fastball in there, 2-1 count. Ooh,
3-1.
that one nearly got him. Bader going to step out of the box here. 3-1 count against the Mets outfielder. Bader takes a swing, puts this one in place to right. McCutchen makes the catch, and the Mets are retired in the bottom of the 8th. You can go ahead and sound those horns, because Edwin Diaz is on his way out of the pen in the 9th. Usually right now you be hearing that Timmy Trumpet Narcos track bumping through Citi Field. Edwin Diaz coming on for his 4th save opportunity. He has been stellar in his appearances here this season. Hoping he can shut the door here on Pittsburgh and give the Mets a much needed series win here against Pittsburgh. Stepping in first is Henry Davis. 1-0-1 on the gun. Diaz has looked very strong since returning from injury. Of course, hurting himself in the World Baseball Classic.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Then I hear some people saying, I don't want my guy getting hurt in the World Baseball Classic. Hey, I love the World Baseball Classic, man. I think it's much needed since we don't have baseball in the Olympics or any type of FIBA or any kind of competition like that. And right there, Pete Alonso recovers the slider that was dribbling down the first baseline. We got 1 out here. Nick Gonzalez now stepping into the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Fouls off that triple-digit 4-seamer. You got an 0-1 count.
That's inside. Ball.
That one's going to be on the inside part. Okay, they try to go for a bunt here. Alvarez says, I won't even let that see the grass, as he makes a good catch on that ball. Throws that catcher's mask off very quickly. Makes the reaching catch, and there are now 2 gone here as Triolo steps in. He's going to hit one down the line. Taylor's got a long way to go to grab this one, and it's going to fall in for a base hit. So good hit there by Triolo, attacking the first pitch that he saw. And that one barely dropped in, but it dropped in nonetheless. And now the tying run for Pittsburgh is at first base with the go-ahead run coming up to the plate. And Andrew McCutchen, this has been the guy who has given us nothing but trouble since he's come to Citi Field in this series. Looking to keep that streak going here. He's got a tough matchup against Edwin Diaz. He grounds this one. Lindor throws it to first, and that is it. The Mets come away with another solid victory, this time closing a 3-game set against Pittsburgh, taking 2 out of 3. Edwin Diaz coming on and getting the save. And the Mets continue to play solid baseball as they win the series 2-1, win the game 2-1. Lucchesi, 3rd win of the season. How about that? Our long relief pitcher is definitely getting the job done. McCutchen is another guy that's getting the job done. He has been stellar this season. We'll watch his numbers as the year goes on. He is a guy that's in early NL MVP candidacy talks. So is that man, Jeff McNeil, and so is Pete Alonso. And Mauricio, the young gun, making things shake in this game, getting some crucial hits. But Edwin Diaz comes in, gets a save, closes the door on a Mets victory. 9 hits, 2 runs for the Mets. 9 hits, 1 run for the Pirates. That's your difference right there. As you get a look at the box score, Francisco Lindor 2 for 3 with a walk. Jeff McNeil had an RBI. Ronnie Mauricio, of course, with an RBI. Just an all-around good performance by this ball club. I'll leave you here with the box score as we get a look at how this thing went for the Pirates and the Mets. We appreciate y'all for tapping in, whether live or on the playback with BYC Gaming. Tapping with us on the regular here. We appreciate all y'all support. Much love. We gone.
The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.